It was just after 4 a.m. when we left Wiñay Wayna the morning of September 9th. We started this early in order to allow our porters sufficient time to pack up and head down to the train station for the ride home to Cusco, as well as trying to reach Machu Picchu by sunrise. Before getting there though, we had one final customs checkpoint on the trail where we waited for about an hour until the gate opened at 5:30 a.m. We then had a gentle 1-hour ascent followed by a 40-minute descent toward Machu Picchu. The last section of stairs you climb are aptly called the, quote, monkey stairs. This is because you more or less climb them on all fours because they are so steep. There's no way to adequately capture the sheer scale and steepness of these stone steps. Once at the top, we arrived at Inti Punku, meaning Sun Gate in Quechua. This was once a military guardhouse that marked one of the principal entrances to Machu Picchu. The strategic location of the Sun Gate leads historians to believe that the entrance to this Inca citadel was highly restricted. Imperial guards lightly kept efficient control over all entries, and it is thought that only selected visitors entered the imperial site. Finally, after 4 days, 26 miles, and 7,000 plus feet of climbing, we made it to Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is a 15th century Inca citadel resting atop a mountain ridge at almost 8,000 feet. Often referred to as the lost city of the Incas, it is the most familiar icon of the Inca Empire. Modern archaeologists believe that Machu Picchu was constructed as an estate for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. The Inca built the estate around 1450, but deserted it 100 years later, at the time of the Spanish conquest. According to modern radiocarbon dating, it was occupied from 1420 to 1532. There is no evidence that the conquistadors ever attacked or even reached the mountaintop citadel. For this reason, some have suggested that the residents' desertion occurred because of a smallpox epidemic. Nevertheless, in the midst of this tropical mountain forest on the eastern slopes of the Peruvian Andes, Machu Picchu's walls, terraces, stairways, and ramps blend seamlessly into its natural setting. This site's finely crafted stonework, terraced fields, and sophisticated irrigation systems bear witness to the Inca civilization's architectural, agricultural, and engineering prowess. Its central buildings are prime examples of a polygonal masonry technique mastered by the Incas, in which stones were cut to fit together without mortar, piecing together so seamlessly that a toothpick could not fit between two sculpted stones. Archaeologists have identified several distinct sectors that comprise this city, including a farming zone, a residential neighborhood, a rock quarry, a royal district, and a sacred area. There are a plethora of distinct and famous structures within Machu Picchu. They include the Temple of the Sun, known as Intihuasi. This is a unique semicircular construction that is built over an enormous granite rock used for sacrifices to their sun god Inti. The Temple of the Three Windows, which is pointed due east and is shrouded in mystery as to its purpose. One theory suggests that these three windows represented each part of the human existence: the underworld below, Ukupacha, the earth, Kaipacha, and the heavens above, Hananpacha. The main temple, which is an impressive rectangular-shaped building that supposedly housed an effigy of Punchao, a divine sacred symbol made from solid gold, which represented the Inca god Wiracocha. Intihuatana stone, meaning calendar of the sun, which is a sculpted granite rock that is believed to have functioned as a solar clock or calendar.
Did they tie it like that?
It's an example. For example, in that time they were tied. For example, what is that? Cordons. The cordons are the llama skins.
Really?
This way, this way. This way, guys.
Okay.
The sacred rock, called Huanca in Quechua, which some say resembles the shape of the top of the mountains behind it, most notably Yanatine Mountain. It was a shrine where the Incas carried out special rituals and pachanamas, meaning offerings to the earth. The Temple of the Condor, which started as a natural rock formation that took shape millions of years ago, that the Incas skillfully shaped the rock into the outspread wings of a condor in flight. On the floor of the temple is a rock carved in the shape of the condor's head and neck feathers, completing the figure of a three-dimensional bird. It is theorized that this temple was used for both sacrifices and a form of a jailhouse, as there is a prison complex system of human-sized niches and an underground maze of dungeons directly behind and under the temple. After our time in this majestic place, we took a 45-minute bus ride down the unpaved and windy road of Carretera a Machu Picchu, also known as Hiram-Bingham Highway, into Aguas Calientes, where we would have lunch together before departing our guides and group members.
The train goes from here to Cusco City. That's where the buses are. That's where our
That place,
and then they'll pick us up, take us to Cusco. Like the Spaniard against Russian. Never mind.
Okay, we're sending this one down.
Okay, I like this because I feel like Tom Cruise.
No, that's yeah.
Bye. How was your day? Great meeting you.
You're gonna flip all 10 planes over. Now there are the same number of tails that apply. So for example, let's say there were 3 tails in that single, right? Let's say there's 1 tail in that pile. There's 9 tails, another pile, right?
Give me your last mucho wow wow.
Mucho wow wow.
Yes. Before our next hitch of traveling with Peru Rail, we had some downtime to explore the city proper of Aguas Calientes. Founded in 1901 as a camp for local railroad workers, Aguas Calientes now thrives as a bustling tourism hub for millions of travelers to Machu Picchu each year. This small town is only accessible by train or by walking the train tracks.
Sound like they did anything.
The Peru Rail train station comes directly into Aguas Calientes, and from there to the station at Ollantaytambo was a 2-hour ride. The time flew by though, as the views of the rapidly passing Andes peaks above us through the skylights and the swift currents of the Urubamba River beside us were hypnotizing. Night had already fallen when we arrived at Ollantaytambo, where another staff member from Evolution Treks was waiting to shuttle us back to Cusco. We all piled into his tiny hatchback and chatted with him during the 1.5-hour ride through the back roads of rural Peru. The entirety of September 10th was all about rest and recovery. We slept in, relaxed, ate more local food just a stone's throw away, and did some final packing and shopping before our departure started the next day.
Aguas. Without. Okay, Hannah, so what was your favorite?
The ladies were feeling extra adventurous the next day and decided to book a last-minute van shuttle to hike the famous Rainbow Mountain Trail 3.5 hours away from Cusco, the morning of September the 11th. My adventure fuel tank had already run out, so I stayed behind, closing shop at our Airbnb before getting a taxi to take me to the Alejandro Velasco Estete International Airport, where I would meet them for our flights home.
Ayúdenos a salir a tiempo, juntos hacemos un viaje seguro. Muchas gracias.
Wait, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I know.
Hope you find your dad.
Hey, look at the clouds. Over the clouds like Superman. Roberto is Superman.
Oh, wait.
started my face in it. Okay,
I wasn't done.
Now you can do it. I don't know how many times I can photobomb.
This is the temple of the sacred woman. Connection between that and Mother Earth.
I want a photo of just me.
That's okay.
Hi.
Okay. Turd.
Oh God. You getting Jordan in it?
No. Stop.
I think so. Group effort.